everyone, Old Man Bob 10 here, and well, today I'm gonna do a video which you will probably just want to run in the background of whatever you're doing. Maybe you're cooking, maybe you're eating, I don't know, I don't care. Maybe you're sleeping, I don't know what you're doing, I don't really care what you're doing. I just care that you're watching this video, and hopefully you enjoy it. I'm just gonna be telling a story about my personal life, actually. So, yeah, I hope you enjoy the video. Sorry if you can hear the dishwasher running in the background, but I will now begin the story. Okay, so the year is, well, I'm not going to tell you the year, but it was second grade, okay? You know how second grade sucks, right? You know, second grade sucks. But anyway, so it really sucks for me. It really sucked for me, at least. I don't know about all you. You might have had a great time in second. I had a terrible time. So yeah, I did not enjoy second grade in the slightest. Yeah, I did not enjoy second grade mostly because I had a bad teacher, but I don't know. It was just a terrible year. Anyway, so the first part of the year, I actually don't really remember, actually. I don't remember my first, month of the year. But anyway, what I do remember is that I had to do these weird problem things every day. There were these weird challenges we had to do every day. I don't know, they were math challenges. But here was the problem. I did not know how to do math at the time. I'm great at math now, but it's just I had a terrible time doing it in my olden days. So yeah, I did not enjoy second grade any bit. It was a terrible experience for me. Anyway, so one day, my teacher gave me a problem to do, like what we get every day. So it was a really hard problem. I don't know what it was exactly about, but it was really difficult to complete for me because I did not know times tables, and I'm pretty sure it was a multiplication problem. Anyway, so it was this whole giant sheet of paper you had to complete every day, I think. I don't know exactly, but anyway. So I was doing the problem, but I was struggling so badly on, I think, the third or fourth question. So I was getting kind of aggravated, and back then I was very emotionally sensitive. Yeah, I was everyone was moving on to the next unit, and everyone was just not paying attention to me, and I was oh my god, someone noticed that I'm struggling with this. So, but no one noticed, of course. But it was just terrible. Everyone else was moving on to the next activity, and I was just sitting there doing my work, and I did not know how to do the work, and my teacher wasn't helping me. She was focused on all the other 20 kids there. So it was terrible. I could not complete it. All the kids were why isn't the teacher helping me? They were all they actually looked kind of supportive of me. So they were really scared for what was going on with me, and they looked kind of nervous. So that kind of made me feel a bit better, I guess. But yeah, it was not fun. It was not fun because literally the teacher did not care that I was struggling with the math problem. So that kind of sucked, and the worksheet was very hard, and everyone else was moving on to their next activity, so I was being left in the dust, essentially. So that was, pretty hard. So, and then finally, after maybe 5 minutes, it felt the teacher finally came over, and by then they had completed 5 exercises. 5 exercises! Do you know how many exercises that is? That's a lot of exercises. So yeah, that was that day. That was probably one of the worst experiences of my year. And Well, there's also another experience that was pretty bad. So what happened was, I think it was a bit later into the year, my teacher was, I'm pretty sure it was like another math thing. I don't know exactly. I don't know if it was math. I think it was. I don't really remember exactly what it was. But anyway, I had to complete this thing. We all had to complete this thing. And then everyone completed it. So everyone completed the thing. Did anyone care? Well, no. But everyone already went on to snack. So yeah, that was kind of embarrassing. Everyone already went to snacks, so no one was there to notice me struggling with the problems again. So yeah, and then after everyone went to snack, which was in the room, they just ate their snacks. I'm pretty sure she was scolding this one kid for bringing a cookie. My teacher was scolding this one kid for bringing a cookie to class because it was not healthy, which has a point. It's not very healthy. So, but like, he was like, that's a treat, not a snack. So yeah, that was kind of embarrassing for that kid. So I feel bad for him. But anyway, so, and then after everyone ate their lunch, they all went to recess, and I was still doing my stupid math problems. Do you know how embarrassing that was? Very embarrassing. I can tell you that. Very embarrassing. So yeah, that was pretty embarrassing. And then I was just left there to do my work while she was just sitting there drinking a cup of tea or whatever. So yeah, she didn't even offer to help. She was just there, just watching me do my work. So yeah, that was kind of embarrassing. And then finally, I finished my work, and you would think I'd get to go out for recess then, but no, I did not actually. Instead, I was sent to finish my snack. She made me eat my snack, and I didn't have much of a snack, and I had a pretty big snack because yeah, I ate big snacks then. I was pretty embarrassed then. What happened was I had to eat my whole snack, which took me like 3 minutes to do, because even though I ate really fast, I was eating really fast back then anyway. So after that, I finally got out to recess, and then 4 minutes later, it was like, okay, recess is over. And all my friends were so, like, sad for me, and they were actually kind of mad at my teacher. So that was kind of, like, supportive. I felt like I belonged. I didn't really feel like I belonged in that school, really. I guess I did, but not really. Like, I moved schools a few years later, so. Yeah, so it's not that fun. It was not fun. That was not a fun day. I have started making friends. I think that was the year I had met one of my good friends. And yeah, he was really supportive of me. Anyway, so yeah. But as always, like, the girls were really jerks. So they didn't really care. They actually were laughing at me as they saw me doing my work. And you normally expect them to be the nice ones, don't you? Well, not in this school. They were not nice to me at all. In fact, like the earlier last year, one of them thought I was like a disgusting child, I think. And then yeah, I don't know. I had a very mixed relationship with all the other girls. Like, a lot of them hated me, but like, I didn't really understand it because, like, they never talked to me. They don't know a single thing about me. I never really shared much back when I was in 2nd grade, so they have no reason to hate me. I mean, it might be because of my personality, but I do get highly offended when people offend my personality, which I still do kind of have a similar personality to now. Actually, no, I've changed my personality a lot since then, but I guess now I'm a better person. I'm a lot better of a person than I was then. Like, I did not ask anything. I did not ask anything about anyone, and like, that didn't make me a very good friend. But now I'm really interested in all my friends and like what they're going through, because that's what friends do. They make sure their friends are okay. So yeah, I was really sad about that. I was really like sad. I've been thinking back since then. So yeah, I've changed as a person since then. Anyway, so finally I got out of after recess. Like after that day, I kind of had a wouldn't say crush, but there was this girl that we played a game. Me and my other friends played a game with where we like chased her around a bunch around the field. It was a very weird and stupid game. I don't know why I did that. I mean, she was kind of a jerk. Maybe that was why. Maybe that was why. I don't know. Anyway, the point of that story is that I did not exactly make the friends with the right people back then. I was actually friends with a lot of jerks and not really pleasant people, which I made the mistake of because back then I thought, well, get what you get. You get the friends you get, and you don't throw a fit, which that doesn't work out these days. Anyway. So after that day, actually it was a few months, we were chasing for months, and I made a friend on the bus, my bus ride to school, and we were kind of good friends, but I did not like his uncle. No, I think it was his, I don't know if it was, I think it might have been his uncle, I don't know, but anyway. He was kind of like mean to me, thought I was being a bad influence. I don't know what was going on there, but like I had some good times with him. So yeah, but then I grew to be really good friends with his older brother, I think. Yeah, I think it was his older brother. I grew to be really good friends with him. So that all worked out in the end. Anyway, but I continued to have like small problems with my teacher, which did not really go very well. One day, I was just like, oh my god, we have a substitute teacher. It's the end of the world. Yes, it was the end of the world if we had a substitute teacher. All substitute teachers were basically jerks when I was in school. They were terrible. They didn't know how we behaved. I mean, they just let us do, well, nothing. They thought that we had all these weird restrictions, that we weren't allowed to do this or that, but we were allowed to do this and that. So I was very angry every time we had a substitute teacher. One time I even had my fingers crossed, hoping we weren't gonna have a substitute teacher, and guess what? We had a substitute teacher. Yeah, there was this one substitute teacher who was mid-50s, I'd say. Anyway, so she did not help me with anything. She just let me do my work on my own, and, well, for the record, I wasn't paying attention to the directions, so I guess that was kind of my fault. But then again, I mean, I still deserved a bit of help, although I didn't really do well in school when I was in second grade. But once third grade kicked around, I was doing great. And then fourth grade, I never gotten better grades in my life, let me tell you that. So yeah, I was kind of in a I wouldn't say bad place, but I wasn't exactly in a good place either. But anyway, so the substitute teacher, I actually kind of backtalked her at one point, which I don't think really, I remember backtalking her. I remember saying, well, my old teacher helped me, literally to her face. And then she was like, excuse me? And I as soon as she said that, I thought, oh my god, I'm done. I'm going to juvenile detention, aren't I? I don't know. Like, it was a very bad day for me. Anyway, so yeah, I don't really remember much about that day, but me back-talking her, but it was pretty fun. Now, looking back, it was kind of fun, although I could have gotten in serious trouble for it. But then what happened was the principal of my school actually took notice to what was happening to me. And I got a new principal that year, and she was very nice. She was a really good principal. So, really nice principal. Anyway, so what happened was, like, every day it felt like, I don't remember exactly, I think it was when we were learning about, I don't know, I don't remember, it might have been, I think we were reading, I think. What would happen is the principal would call me into the hallway, and we'd kind of talk about what's been happening to me this week, and I think, that played a big role. It really helped my mental health a bit, because I was not really in a good place that year. And every day it felt like my mom saw me come off the school bus and I was in tears because of that teacher. Now that was, you might be thinking, oh no, old man Bob Ted's a crybaby. Oh yeah, I was back then. But here's the thing, I bet you would too. Would you be able to handle yourself any better? Because I gotta tell you, that teacher was terrible. That was a terrible teacher. Probably the worst teacher I've ever had. Probably not. I've had worse, maybe, but especially in sixth grade. But that's a story for another time. Anyway, so to wrap things up, I had a terrible year. I was coming home crying every day, it felt like, and yeah. Then at the end of the year, so this was funny. At the end of the year, this is when things get interesting. So what happened was I heard an announcement announcement for my mom. And guess what? She got a letter from the school. And you want to know what it said? You want to know what that letter said? My teacher was fired. She was fired for being a bad teacher. Can you believe that? Fired for being a bad teacher. Now that's what I like to see. Yeah, so she was fired, but like, I still remember that day. I still remember. Well, I don't really remember the day that I heard she was fired, but anyway, I know she was. I know she was for a fact. Point is, after she was fired, like, I kind of thought that I was like the hero of this story. So then I tried to draw a picture of myself as a superhero and failed miserably. I think I still have that drawing. I don't know for sure, but I think I still have that. So yeah, that was my second grade. It was not a good experience, as you probably could tell by now. But anyway, thank you so much for listening to this story. It means a lot to be able to tell people this. And I hope I will see you in the next video. But for now, I'm gonna talk about something else. Maybe, what should I talk about? You know what? This will be in another video, maybe. Maybe probably in the future. Alright, so, oh, I know what I could talk about. I could talk about the bread incident. Okay, the bread incident. It was a few years ago. I was playing with one of my friends, actually two of my friends. One of my friends wasn't actually on the server, but we had a little Minecraft server. It did not last long. It went up in a ball of flames, unfortunately, because all the members quit but me. So, anyway. So, it was like the beginning days of the server, and we kind of wanted to start up like a kingdom server. So, I was helping one of my friends with his kingdom. Anyway, so what we were doing was we were like trying to. I knew a lot about villagers back then, so I was studying villagers because they were my favorite mob and still are actually. Anyway, so we were trying to breed villagers, which he actually didn't know how to do, but I did. So I bred the villagers, but somehow I think we accidentally destroyed the game while trying to breed the villagers. Let me explain. Okay, so when I was breeding the villagers, I was throwing down a lot of bread because I'm pretty sure we had a ginormous bread farm. So we were destroying bread. We were building. Well, no, we weren't building anything. So we were placing down a lot of beds. I was placing down a lot of beds. He was getting resources for a castle or something. Yeah, he built this big castle, which I would build a castle later. Anyway, so yeah, I was starting to place down the beds, and then I was throwing the wheat at the villagers. Just normal. That was normal, you know. That's how you breed villagers. Anyway, so then when I finished putting down all the beds, because we didn't have many sheep back then, so then I started to throw the bread at the villagers, and they started to breed. I mean, that was good news. At least, like, they were breeding. But then, I accidentally might have broken the game, because you know how villagers need to trade the bread for them to, breed? Well, they were starting to trade the bread with each other, and then, there was a small incident where I think we accidentally duplicated. I think the villagers somehow duplicated the bread, and they were throwing, I mean, I'm not even kidding, hundreds and hundreds of stacks of bread. It was a nightmare, and back then I had a really crappy computer, so my game was dying. I had like 10 frames. I had 10 FPS or something like that. So, I was in big trouble. I could not really, my computer couldn't handle it, if you kind of would have caught on to. So, I was like I could not do anything about it. I was just standing there, just trying my best to get all the bread into I'm talking like 30, maybe 40 double chests we had. It was a nightmare to get all that bread in. And we probably spent like, I don't know, it didn't last long. I think we were like there for like 5 minutes. 5 minutes we were spending just picking up bread off the ground and putting it into into chests. Yeah, that was a painful day. I did not, well, no, it was really funny though, and we had a really good laugh. I wish I had recorded it though. But anyway, so I was just standing there like, oh my god, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? Oh, there's so much bread. My game can't handle this. And then my friend was like, we're rich. We're so rich. We're so rich. And then I was like, oh yeah, we are rich. So yeah, we were rich. We had hundreds and hundreds of stacks of bread. Things were looking up for us. I don't know what actually happened. I'm pretty sure we still had all that bread in a chest. But anyway, so we had finished with the bread finally after actually, I think what we had to do was we had to pour a bucket of lava on all the bread because there was so much. And the villagers, well, we got a lot of villagers at least, but at what cost? At amazing cost. We got a lifetime supply of bread. So that was great. But the bad part was, what were we gonna do with all this bread? So we just split it amongst ourselves. But we were rich. We were rich, all things considered. We were pretty rich. So we kind of were gonna use the bread. I don't really remember what happened to it. I'm pretty sure we ate the bread. But I was starting to get netherite armor at the time. I got a lot of stuff in my inventory. I was gonna go on this huge mining journey, but then I forgot to bring torches, so I had to go all the way back. And this was pre 1.18. So yeah, that didn't end well. But the point of that story, well, was that it was funny. It was very funny. So, yeah. I also, after that, he, like, became really good at PvP. So, destroyed all of us. So, yeah. And then our friend came on, and he was like, bro, what happened here? Why is there so much bread? And then we told him the story, and, he laughed a lot. So, yeah, that was a good day. That was a good day. So, after that, well, not much happened, actually. We had all of our villagers, we had our bread, and, I think we accidentally created an OP bread duplication glitch. What other things can villagers trade? Because I actually don't know. Creeper, oh man, okay. So, yeah. Now that's my second story. I guess that was my second story. Is there any other story I can tell? Maybe I could tell the story of I don't know. I don't really have many like funny Minecraft stories or like crazy real life stories. Maybe I could just talk. I don't know. So, I want to make a Minecraft video. I know I do that a lot, but I don't know how my latest one blew up so much. I mean, I got like 300 views or something like that. Anyway, so I want to do another one. Not a modding video, I don't think, but I never showed how you download the mods. I'm thinking of doing that. Although I did try to download another mod pack, actually. I tried to download a mod pack, but that didn't work for some reason. So I'm trying to get on the mods Discord server and speak to the developers to see how you like fix it. So I'm hoping I can get it all straightened out because it's a really cool mod. It's called Blockfront. Have you ever heard of it? You probably haven't, but if you have, leave a Blockfront down in the comments. Leave Blockfront in the comments. Okay? also, if you made this far into the video, well, also leave Blockfront down in the comments. Also, to respond to this comment, well, bruh, but also, well, I don't know what to say to this. Like, I know a lot of YouTubers that are PNG YouTubers get a lot of hate, which I don't know if I'll be okay with it. Like, I don't really care about the hate, but if I'm gonna lose a lot of viewers just because I'm a PNG YouTuber, then I'm probably not gonna do it. I don't know, but I don't know. It seems pretty fun. I like the style that PNG YouTubers have. I admire them a lot. I'm not quite sure yet. Like, I love profile pictures. Profile pictures are a big part of my artistic side. I am working on a massive art project right now, which I will not allow you to see, unfortunately. You will not be able... Oh, my microphone is really far away from me. Okay. Hopefully you can hear me a bit better now. Anyway. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm not going to let you see the art. I'm not going to let you see the art for not the reasons you think. These are not the reasons you think. None of the grass is grown. Anyway. So, they're not the reasons you think, but they also are the reasons you think. I don't know what you're thinking. If you have any theories, leave them down in the comments. And if they're right, then I will, well, I'm not going to say anything. I'm going to leave a thumbs up for any comment about it, just to let you know. If I give you a thumbs down, that means I don't like your comment. It's not personal. It's just business, okay? And I'm a man of very serious business. I love the contrast of stone bricks and deep slate bricks. I don't know why. Is it do you not like it? You probably don't like it. I don't know. I just love the contrast. Like, deep slate is one of those fundamental things. I love deep slate. It's like my favorite block in the game. Now I'm just talking about blocks. I've been researching a lot of cool features about Minecraft, and I've been wanting to make a Minecraft prison for some reason. You know, like Pandora's Vault on the Dream SMP, or I don't know, Neon Void. You know that prison? You probably don't. It's really not well known, but it's probably the biggest contraption in Minecraft history. And it's very complicated. But here's the thing: it did not yet completed because of how unbelievably huge it is. Anyway, so I want to do like a small scale prison. Maybe I could get some people to help me with that. And I'm actually making a Discord server for Old Man Bob 10. I don't know if that's something you're interested in, but it could be. It could be something you're interested in. I'm not exactly sure. If it is something you're interested in, please let me know. I would be happy to keep working on it. It's actually at a stage where I can let people on it, actually. I don't know, like, I want to test the text channels to make sure, like, you can't type in some of them, because there are, like, a few that have special permissions. Also, I need to research how you make a server public, but you will have full access to the server. You will be able to, well, you can invite any of your friends on. I don't care, but I will ask your friends to subscribe if you do invite your friends on. But it's kind of like a place where I can stay in touch with my community. I don't have a very big community, and I gained 2 subscribers. By the way, I found this cool channel that's by a subscriber. That I got subscribed to a cool channel. They're pretty chill. I'm actually the smallest channel that they're subscribed to, though, which kind of makes me feel a bit sad. But I'm trying to like make my channel a bit bigger. Make myself more in touch with my community, because that's what viewers want. They want to be in touch with their favorite YouTubers. And I'm probably not your favorite YouTuber, honestly, because I suck. But I still want to be in touch with my fans. I want people to know what's going on. I want people to feel the vibe. I'm talking nonsense, aren't I? I do that a lot. Ask my friends. There are going to be some pretty big rules on the server. Like, well, you could imagine what the rules are. Anyway, so, I am going to, make that. I'm probably gonna announce it in a separate video. I'm trying to make a lot of videos. I'm trying to make a lot more videos because I feel like the past year I haven't been making videos as much, but now I've kind of been finding the time to. It's kind of just that I haven't really felt the vibe. I haven't felt the energy to make the videos, but after my latest video, I have energy. I have a lot of energy. Alright, I'm probably just gonna put on some music, and I guess you can watch me build in the background. Well, we'll see in the next video, I guess. Now I'm just gonna, I guess, speed up the video by 200% and enjoy. Oh, one more thing. I'm making a song. It's like an instrumental song. It's pretty fun. I like it, but it's my first song, so if it sucks, well, please don't hate on it too much. Okay, what I just said was true, and it's also not true. I am making a, sort of a song, but it's not gonna be instrumental. Oh my god, my voice is really crackly. Anyway, it's going to be, I don't know, it's gonna have lyrics. I don't know, I just got a crazy idea. Anyway, on with the video. Okay, that's actually the end of the video, though. Okay, well, bye-bye, I guess.